to my channel. My name is Sarah Danielle, and today I'm going to actually be talking about my skincare, how I came back from having a huge breakout to, well, not fully clear, but we're getting there, trust me, it's going to get better. So before I get into pretty much what I use to clear my skin, I think I should probably kind of touch more bases on how my skin got where it was as far as breaking out and just kind of having pimples, because I know a lot of times you can be going through, depending on your age, you can be going through puberty or you know, like menstrual cycles and stuff like that, but it's actually more to it than just products. I know a lot of people think that all you have to do is buy X, Y, and Z and your face will clear up, which sometimes it is portrayed like that, but there are actually minor steps that you can take to change your skin and change how you feel overall, because a lot of people think that you have to buy expensive products to clear your skin when you can actually do things at home. So I'm gonna actually tie everything together, so let's get into this video. Okay, so I'm actually gonna insert a picture of my face in March of 2020. I'm gonna put it over here. My skin was actually very, very clear. I had actually just started using a product before, and I'm gonna actually show you that. And during that time, I was using Dr. Bronner's Castle soap, and this is gonna be in the lavender. This is pretty much an all-natural soap. You can actually use it for many different things, and it's a lot of reading on here, but if you want to go online, I'll actually read a little bit of this. The ingredients are water, organic coconut oil, potassium hydroxide, and they have more olive oil, lavender extract, so more lavender extract pretty much, and citric acid. So it's pretty much a natural based soap, and I really like this. I had a friend actually recommend this to me, and I actually started using this in 2019. So by March 2020, I had saw like a huge difference in my face. And I actually buy the 32 ounce because I like to buy in bulks most of the time, because you know, when you shower twice a day, or you know, however many times, I know some people do more, so yeah, you shower twice a day if not more, and you know, you don't want to just keep, you know, running out, which with this soap, literally, like, you can see how the consistency is. You won't use this up. It takes me 6 to 7 months to use a 32 ounce of this, and they actually have them smaller. You can actually get this at Walmart, Target. There are health food stores that sell this. I know at Walmart it's $13. Target's a little more pricey, it's $16, but you can always start with the travel size bottles too, if you just want to test it on your skin to make sure. Don't spend a lot of money, please don't spend a lot of money, and make sure, you know, before you do, to make sure it works for you first. And then for the moisturizer, I actually ran out of that. I have to get some more, but I'll insert a picture here as well. I was using the Nivea lotion for a moisturizer, and guys, that's literally all I was using. It wasn't 3 to 4 steps or 5, you know, I was literally making sure I washed my face morning and night, and then I would put the moisturizer back in with the lotion, and then you know, it actually works for me. And then I want to say summer 2020, I want to say, let me see, it's gonna be somewhere, I can't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure the pictures that I post will tell you. It was somewhere between July and August. I was getting ready to go back to school, and I did, if you want to see where my skin was at the time, you can actually watch my natural hair video. It's the most recent video. I'm gonna put it right here. Damn! Yeah, it was bad. A lot of times you don't notice your skin is starting to get out of control until one day you just look in the mirror and you're like, oh damn. Like, you know, like, you don't really notice because you're just so busy, got things going on, or your stress is a #1 thing too. So it's a number of things that could have caused it, but that's where I was. And then I also started trying to use a new product when I really should have just went back to my original. But I mean, I'm not knocking any other products, but sometimes when you see that your skin likes something, just like your hair, if it likes something, just keep using that same thing, and it'll get used to it again. That time, that is when I first got introduced, or I started seeing videos of Moon Cosmetics, and I tried it. I actually still have some of the products because I wasn't sure if I was gonna try it again. Maybe I didn't use it correctly, but I bought the Pure 5, and then this one is supposed to be, I believe, Rejuvenate, but it just doesn't have the label on there. And then I have the Even, that one, and then the Rose Galore. Now Rose Galore actually did, I actually want to try to put this back and see like if it works a little better, but I actually it didn't do anything bad for my face or anything like that. You could use it everywhere, so it really did my back really good. But I think I bought it separately first. I actually started with Rose Galore first, let me say that, and then I got everything else individually after that because of how the restocks are. It's hard. I really wanted the what is it, the kit. I wanted the kit, but all the kits are really, really hard to get. They sell out so fast. If you've shot with Moon Cosmetics, you know how hard it is to get the kit. They go before literally anything else. So I had to buy everything separately, and then I think I would say I spent, it had to be well over $200, only because of the shipping is $15. But I wasn't upset about the shipping because the shipping is to protect you. It's like an insurance. Like if anything happens, if packages are stolen, or if you receive your package but there's nothing in it, she can actually make sure you get your products and stuff. So I do like that. But just for me, it didn't really work for me because I was still having, the acne scars, and then I also had like it was more of a bigger pimple than what I normally get. So I just stopped using it. And that's not to say that it won't work for you. I would just say start off small, because she tells you everything is not gonna work for everybody, and that's something people have to understand about skincare. You can't bash a company or tell them that, oh, this is horrible, because it just didn't work. Your skin just didn't react well to it, because there are so many people on there that love the product, and I want to try the mask. I want to try other things too, because I have her turmeric scrub, and I love that. It's really good, but you just have to be careful because of course turmeric is very strong and it can stain white tubs. In my tub, everything's white. If you haven't tried Moon Cosmetics, I definitely would try it. Like, you'd never buy products or not buy products because of another person. That's just something you don't do, because you can't let somebody tell you, oh, she's not good, or she's not this, or his products are bad, just because they had a personal experience that didn't work out. So I would try it. You may love it. And she always recommends you start small, get the smallest. I think it was 18, the small bottle. Test it out. If it doesn't work, hey, try something else. But it just personally didn't work for me. And then soon after that, I decided to go back to Old Faithful. I'll show you one more time, and I'll actually sit here for a second. Let me see if I can get it so you guys can screenshot. There we go. What it looks like. Got it. Cool. Okay, so this is pretty much, I love this. They have so many different ones. Tea tree, peppermint. They have just the regular castle oil, castle soap. And there's one more, it's green. I just can't think of the name of it, but I can actually put a picture up here somewhere for you to see like which ones you like and which ones, or there's a lemon one too. I'd try that. Now I can say with my skin routine now, the only thing that I've changed is my lotion. I haven't gotten any more of the Nivea, so I've been using this right here. You will not be ashy at all using this soap, because number one, it's Vaseline brand, so it's gonna be really good. I use it on my face, my hands, my body, and I haven't had an ashy moment since. This is really good. I actually have this in the aloe vera brand too, but I don't put that on my face because it has fragrance and my face is sensitive, so if I it'll burn. So this one is very good. I actually use this after I do my morning routine and night routine with my face. You can also get this at Walmart for $3. I mean, every store is different, so this price that I'm giving you is specifically Walmart, and then you may go to Target or you may go to another store and they may be just a little bit more expensive. So and it just also depends, and if you don't have a car, if you don't go out into the stores, if you go online, everything you buy will be way more expensive because of the convenience of them bringing it to you. Naturally, if you notice, like if you look at Walmart, it'll say $3.12, but if you go to Amazon, it's like $5 or $6. You know, it's just because of of course, it's online. So I forgot to mention, what I was also using at one point was Noxema. I don't actually have that with me. I actually gave it to my cousin because it works for her. That's what I meant earlier by it may not work for you, but it actually may do wonders for somebody else. I tried their cream. It was very strong for my face. It was sensitive. And then the pads, my face was already sensitive from the cream, that when I put the pad on, it stung. And I can actually insert a picture here also where I had a scar, it looks like I got burned or something like that. So stuff like that. But I didn't, you don't go and bash other companies or do anything like that. I just felt like that's really unnecessary. You don't have to do that. Just, hey, it didn't work, would you like to use this? Or or I didn't, because with that type of product, I didn't give her my cream because of course I put my hands in it. I gave her the pads because the pads are just like, I got one out and never use it again, and then I had 2 other ones that were not open. Now, one other product that I would recommend using is going to be Cetaphil, the Daily Facial Cleanser. Let you screenshot that there. So this is actually really good. I actually just recently started trying to see if double cleansing would work. So I used the Dr. Bronner soap plus this, but this goes last because it's more like it removes the oil without drying. Clinically proven to removes excess oil without drying. Clinically proven to deep clean skin. So this is actually one of dermatologist approved and recommended products to use. And also Neutrogena. Actually in the middle of changing my skincare routine just a little bit. I'm gonna keep the Dr. Bronner's and everything, but I've decided to do my own research to help myself and other people figure out a way to clear their skin. And also I know that having textured skin can be fixed too, because I also, even if it's clear, it's very textured. So I've also been doing a lot of research about that, and I've been looking into dermatologist recommended exfoliators, serums, and just everything that goes with it. So as soon as I get a set skincare routine besides what I just wanted to show y'all how I came from where I was in 2020 until now, because it's not perfect. As you can see, I still have pimples and I still kind of have like dark marks, but it's not as near as bad. Like if you see the video that I did, you can see like it was bad. But I mean, I've never been one to, number one, well, I can say, you know what, scratch that. I don't even know how to do makeup before I lie. I don't know how to do it. Only thing I know how to do is you put the foundation on. If I start trying to bake and everything, I'm gonna look like a fortune cookie. Like it's gonna be too light. It's just gonna be too much going on. So I just decided to try to clear my skin, because most of the time I don't wear makeup because I haven't worn it a lot over the years. I'm 24. I'm not that old, but I haven't worn it because I don't know how to wear it. And then, if I do wear it, it's not for a long period of time. It's for an event, and then I wash it off. So I don't, most of the time, every video you can go back and see, I don't really have on a lot unless I was doing a hair look and I put on makeup. But other than that, it just hasn't been like something that I do all the time. So, and that's also another thing that could cause breakouts now that I'm thinking about it. If you fall asleep in makeup a lot, different things like that, or just leaving it on, or not using, when it comes to brushes, not using clean ones, different things of that sort. And this scrub here smells very good. This is the Shea Sugar Scrub, and I will put all of these where you can find these in the link below. That's how it looks on the top. And then I've used quite a bit of this, but this is pretty much, I don't know if you can see that, pretty much what it looks like. Like a white color, and it has like little specks in it. I've also used this as a scrub and exfoliator for my face and body, and it actually smells really good, and it works actually very good as well. So if you want to use this one, it's very reasonable. You can actually find this at Walmart and Target as well. And then lastly, I just want to give you a few tips to help you start your journey on clearing your skin, or it could be just for your overall health. Number one, drink water. That is one thing that it made a world of a difference, and it didn't even take, you know, a lot of products. You know, if you just simply drink water, I don't know how much you like water. I mean, I know most people like water, but not just to drink every day. I know sometimes people want to have a soda or a drink, or, you know, a juice, a cranberry juice every now and then. But something that I would do just to get started, and, you know, just to get you used to drinking water daily, is when you go grocery shopping, when you do all your grocery shopping, just go and get you maybe like a 24 pack, or, you know, however many they come with, whichever one you want to do, because the 24 pack is pretty reasonable as well. I would just buy nothing but water when you go to the store, because it took, literally for me, it took that for me to get used to it, because it was all that was there. It's like out of sight, out of mind. You know, that's something that I remember, out of sight, out of mind. If you don't see it, you're not really thinking about it. But if you have water, soda, cranberry juice, Big Red, Sprite, Coke, Dr. Pepper, if you have those things within reach, 9 times out of 10, when you got a burger or some good Chick-fil-A or a pizza, most people love soda when they eat pizza, you're gonna most likely 9 times out of 10 go with that, and it's gonna be hard for you to reach for water. So if you're at home, and like me, you know, sometimes it's hard for me to just always go to the grocery store. There's water there, so you're like, when it comes to meals, you're drinking water with every meal, so it's giving you that water intake instead of you just having to, oh my god, like, I gotta drink water. Like, you know, it makes you kind of just be like, okay, you just drink. If you want to drink, like my mama said, if you're thirsty, you're gonna drink it. That's pretty much how, if you're thirsty, you're gonna drink it. And water is very good for you. So my sister is actually to the point where she doesn't even buy other drinks and stuff unless it's for her kids, like the Hug juices and like the Capri Suns and stuff like that. But for herself, she never goes on the aisle looking for soda anymore, because of the fact that she started drinking water so much that it's not a need, it's not a want pretty much anymore. Just like when you have braces, you don't want candy and things like that because you went 2 years without having it. I did the same thing, and now I don't even go in the store and look at the candy aisle because I'm used to not having it. So, you know, I think that would be a good thing to start off with if you're not a person that really likes just to drink water all the time. Me personally, I believe I drink between 3 and 5 bottles a day, and that just depends on, you know, what's going on throughout the day, if I'm active, if I'm going out places, if I'm working out, things like that. But I try to get at least 3 to 5, you know, because you don't have to start off, you know, drinking a lot because you're not used to it yet. So once you get to the point where that's something you want to do, and it just depends on the dedication you have. Like, if it's something that you really want to do, you're gonna do it. Like, if you don't really care too much, that's one thing I tell people, if it's not something that you really care to do, you're not gonna go out of your way to push yourself to do it. So, and I know a lot of people don't have that motivation around them. They may be going through something, or you may have like things going on in your life where you're just like not even thinking about anything like that. One thing that will help is, with me, YouTube has become like my best friend. It's something that I watch every day, like TV. And I know some people are like, how do you watch this every day? Because there are so many content creators out there that make things to motivate you, to make you laugh. You know, like, it's a place where you can go and you can learn how to do things. It's a place to learn. It's almost like school, almost, because there's people out there that teach you things that you didn't know. So that's, you know, what I'm here to do. I want to help people. I want to show people that it's possible to do things, even if you don't have the money all the time, because I'm personally a struggling college student. I actually just graduated with my Bachelor of Science and minored in health promotion. And I was an athletic trainer at my university, and I've been doing that for 7 years if you count high school. So, yeah, I haven't had time to just sit down and have a full career and, you know, just be able to just, you know, do my own. But I know that career part is going to come, you know, after I get out of school. You know, sometimes it's hard to keep a steady job, like a full-time where you're just making what you need to make when you're in school. And then plus me being in extra things like training, I'm there half of the day, so I don't have time for, pretty much you don't have time for a job. So it's like, you know, sometimes you may not be able to do all the things that everyone else can do because they're working, and, you know, it's hard to get things that, you know, to be able to afford things. And so I'm trying to find ways to help people see like, hey, you can, if you change these little things, you can actually help your skin. It doesn't take a lot of money. Another key thing to making sure that you're staying consistent as far as keeping your skin from having another breakout fast is you can use a spin brush. Definitely. They have them at different stores. I know that there are local stores like Ross and Marshalls and TJ Maxx that carry the spin brushes in their makeup aisle, you know, where they have different things over there. But I definitely got my brush. I'm going to show you. This is my spin brush. I am an Amazon woman. I have the Prime, so it's just become essential because I do have my own business where I sell lip gloss, and I'm actually making a lip scrub. I just made some samples today. This spin brush was actually $29, so you can actually probably find them cheaper somewhere else, but I actually like this one because it wasn't just this face on the face brush. I actually came with 2 face brushes, and there's one more piece to it that I can't figure out what it is yet. And then I actually have one it's pretty big. It's a body brush, so you can actually scrub your body with it, and it is a game changer. So I definitely would invest in one of these. That's one way to keep bacteria off your face, is not using your hands. But if you just have to until you can get a brush, just make sure your hands are thoroughly clean up under your nails, and then go in and wash your face with your hands. And I actually use the dishwashing liquid, the one that fights all the germs. You can use Gain, Dawn. Those are my 2 dishwashing liquids that I actually keep in my bathroom now. Especially with, you know, when COVID started, I was like, you know, I need something a little more stronger than just the smell good hand soap. It really needs to be like getting clean. So that's one thing that you can do. And then the next tip I have is making sure you clean your sheets and your pillowcases. That's actually one of the top things that causes acne. Even though you're doing all the consistent things, drinking water, if you're going back laying on that pillow or sheets that has, you know, if you haven't washed them in a little while, that can actually keep, you know, it can actually put the dirt back and cause more acne to form. So I definitely keep them washed once a week. I would find like a day you like to clean, or a day that you don't have any thing, if you don't have to work, or if you don't have to take the kids to school, or if you don't have to be anywhere, no meetings or anything like that, not practice or anything of that sort. I would definitely just make sure you keep those washed, and sometimes it could be the washing powder that you're using. I personally think All is like the best one as far as if you have very sensitive skin, because it doesn't have any scents in it, and it works very well for me. Hold on, yeah. Lips started getting a little dry. If you want to know which lip gloss I'm using, I'm actually kind of out of it, but this is my lip gloss that I'm selling. This is a part of the Candy Coated Cosmetics collection. This is the Witch's Brew. I actually made this during Halloween, so if you want to try this out, I will have that link down below as well. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't know has a big effect on your skin, which is another tip I want to give, is changing your diet. And it's not like completely changing how you eat with everything, but just simply adding more fiber or getting more potassium, more protein, just things like that, like, will definitely help. Like, if you're a person who doesn't really eat, I know me, it took me a lot to just, you know, start eating more vegetables. I eat vegetables, but I know I need a lot more, because I'm a person who can just order a meal that has just meat on it. And so my sister, she needs vegetables or something like a side like that, or she loves salads and stuff like that, which I do too, but I'm not a big ranch person, so there's a lot of things that go on salads that I don't like. So just making moderate changes like that. There's so many foods out there that have a lot of things that are blocking our intestines, and it's just, you know, because pretty much how you have to look at it with how you eat, as far as, you know, because sometimes you can just eat maybe a lot of frozen dinners, or you eat a lot of things that just have too much grease in it. You know, a lot of that stuff can have a big effect on your diet. And once you change that, you'll start to see it externally, because you have to really change the inside before the outside is going to show anything. You can't just put products on your face and think that it's just going to work that way, because what your body has, what you're putting in, that's what's going to come out. And if you're putting bad things in, bad things are going to come out. So that's kind of how you have to look at that. So I had to do it myself. This is not like a, I don't want to feel like I'm just like preaching or making somebody feel bad for how they eat, but it's just those things I had to change as well, and it's going to help slowly, and it's also going to be a process as well. Which brings me to my last tip: patience. Patience is something that it's gonna take a while to develop if you don't already have it, or if yours is very low, because it didn't take 2 days for your skin to break out or get scarring or things like that. So it's not gonna take 2 days for it to get back right, because I've been trying to do better with my skin since August, and I still have pimples here, pimples there, because things happen in between. You may have like a diet change, or just different things happen in between. Your menstrual cycles change, a lot of that. So don't get discouraged if you don't see results right away, because a lot of these things that people show, you do see results, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be just like you use the products for 3 days and then you don't have acne. It's just not gonna happen. So I definitely would just be patient and just try to wait it out. And if a product doesn't work, maybe after 3 or 4 weeks, I'd say like a month or 2, I'd say between 1 and 3 months, then you can try something else. But I think that patience is key when it comes to getting your skincare corrected and having. For me, I do have, as you can see, the shine on my face. I have oily skin, and that's just something that I can't really control. So I try to find products that reduce that. And I know some people have dry skin, they want that moisture. So it all depends on your skin type. And then you have to also, when you go to these stores, even the products I showed today, you have to read them and just make sure it's alcohol free, and the things that are harsh. And you also do your own research. That's another tip I didn't add. Do your own research, because you will see things that a lot of people probably don't know, because their skin may not have that same problem you have. So if you do research on your own skin, just put in best products for oily skin, or best products for, what else can you say? But yeah, just best products for whatever you have going on, and then they'll give the dermatologist recommended products, and then you can kind of narrow between like, should I use this one? This one puts, this one's for oily, this one's for dry. You have to really look at those details, because you will waste a lot of money, a lot more money. Sometimes you will waste, you are going to waste money, and things aren't going to always be perfect, or it's not going to work, like you want it to. But just to kind of help cut that down, also just read the bottles. And even if you have to kind of Google research before you go to the store, write down the ones that matched really good, and just kind of narrow down when you go in the store, just so you won't be standing there so long trying to figure it out, and you get frustrated and you're just like, never mind, I don't want to do it. So yeah, and I'm actually looking into another serum that helps with texturized skin and fights acne at the same time. But this one that I use is actually really good. It's Hydrolyzed Collagen Face Serum, and it looks like this. It has vitamin C in it as well. Let me see. If I can get this to... Okay, I will definitely insert a picture if I can't get this to work. I've been doing so good. Okay, I'm gonna put a picture of this just in case, because I don't think I can get it. That is all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I have been gone for a long time, dealing with graduation, and I had a new sport this semester. Just had a lot of stuff going on, but I have not stopped working on the business with the lip gloss, and I'm actually finishing up, as I said earlier, with the lip scrub, and I'm going to get more videos out. I have a lot of time now. I am going to pursue my master's degree, but it's going to be a little different pace. It's not going to be so like so many classes, because they actually don't allow you to take that many classes because of the workload. So it's going to be maybe I say like maybe like 2 or 3 classes a semester, I would believe. So I'm actually working on that now, but you will see a lot more videos from me. And like I said again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.